try to run as fast as he could. But Falcon wasn't able to get out of that sheep, and that's why Solar died.
Yep, so as you see the arena there, this could be the last round. If Council of the Mages take this, they will in fact 3-0 their opponent, as they quickly predicted. Here we go then, round 4, or round 3. Council of the Mages versus Improved Clicks, just following Sylar at the moment. You can see across the top of your screen, that's going to be Council of the Mages, the Snowstorm, Hugi and Vanish, and along the bottom will in fact be
Improved Clicks.
Improved Clicks, and you can see Council of the Mages moving up together in the center. Actually, here we go. And the
Sylar gets
rogue
the opener on
vanished.
And was able
instantly
to sap the other rogue.
Yeah, and that's hugely important. That's going to give him an advantage, surely. But actually, look at the mage as he sprints across the other side of the map, and saying sprint, that's what Sylar uses to try and catch up the fight. And it's the Druid now taking a lot of damage. Let's check on Falcon. Falcon coming back in to try and heal that Druid. Druid actually dropping here on Blade's Edge. Dropping meaning jumping from the top area. So now they could probably switch onto Falcon, and they do almost exactly that. Sylar then chasing the mage Snowstorm. He's got pain suppression up already, and he is ice blocked.
He has ice blocked once in pain suppression, yeah, so that's a lot of cooldowns already used this shortly into the fight. Looks like they are still going hard on the Snowstorm. A lot of pushback right there, but he was able to get the poly off onto the rogue that was attacking him. Again, 2 in a row.
Oh, look at this, just moving on to Vanish as he's chasing.
Falcon getting low, they cheap shotted him.
Falcon is low actually,
and he's
as you can see him there next to him, and he's going to be healed quite full, but that's going to be most of the cooldowns.
No, but we do have a fear on Solar. Falcon could be in trouble. Solar is all the way behind the pillar, not in line of sight. That fear is tossing him around, but he does travel for him to get back into the fight, and he's able to put some heals on Falcon.
Wow.
Snowstorm uses his second ice block. So this is it. He doesn't have any more defenses.
And Falcon is low. He's got the Druid, though, to help him out. The Druid is in the fight. He's not going to be feared. Actually, here comes the Priest running over towards the Druid to get a fear. And a Cyclone actually goes off on Vanish, giving in Falcon some time. But look at Falcon's mana. It's so low. But also, so is Hugo's from the Priest. So both Priests after mana now. So the DPS, surely one of these teams will get a kill. And it's going to be only a matter of time. So Vanished playing defensive, it seems, or looking
Snowstorm
for his
was able to get a really good, really good blink away, and we did see the shadow step by Sylar to stay in range of him, but he did get sheeped right as he was shadowing step.
And this is hugely dangerous. The Priest from Council of the Mages has no mana, and Solar has managed to use Innovate, and so he's got mana, so they're going to go heavy onto Vanish as soon as Sylar gets out of the stuns.
Falcon's stuck in sheep right now, just got out of it. We did see Solar pick up the shadow sight buff.
Switch over then to, this is going to be Sylar. Sylar is the one that can possibly make this kill then. Falcon, the Priest of Council of Mages, has no mana, and finally Sylar uses Sprint. He's going to want to chase the Priest, changes his mind, goes for the Mage, blinds the Priest. This is going to be dangerous. No ice blocks available. He blinks away, doesn't have Shadow Step up, or doesn't need to use it. Oh, and there we go. Sylar, pull at ease as he gets blinded, so it's going to give some breathing time. And Falcon actually drinking here, Vihal.
Yeah, they let him free.
Oh, sorry, it's Hugo who's the one who's going to be under pressure, the Priest with no mana. So they're going to want to keep as much pressure on Hugo as possible.
Snowstorm has been using Arcane Missiles a whole lot. I know he did get a clear casting earlier, which means, it's not going to be as much mana, but still, Arcane Missiles is really a ton of mana to use. So
this is when it gets dangerous. The Rogue was potentially on the Priest, but decides to change his direction as they chase the Mage. They put a Moonfire on him. As you can see here, Sylar chasing him. He's going to go heavy on the Mage now. You can imagine the Druid from Improved Clicks will be cycloning that Priest, so there probably won't be much healing for that Mage, but actually, fantastic defensive play from Council of the Mages as Vanish goes heavy onto Sylar. That's going to put him down to half HP, and he got healed quite nicely. And look at this, a kidney shot onto Sylar, but they cyclone onto Vanish, and no damage will be dealt.
3,000 health. We have Hyoga has no mana. They just need to put a lot of damage into Snowstorm right now before Hyoga gets his mana back. We do see him use the Deep Meditation Trinket, which is going to increase his spirit, increase his mana regen a bit. The Snowstorm running out of mana. We already did see him evocate in the root earlier, so this is it for mana. I don't know if he has a gem up, but this is it.
This lane,
he's going to be able to rank one polys, and that's about it out of this. But Falcon also out of mana. They are letting Solar drink right at the start. Both healers were able to sit down and get a couple ticks. Falcon pain suppressions in himself to try to keep a lot of damage off, while Solar was able to get another tick or two of drink because he did use that spell. Falcon to get some improved counter spell, so he can't cast right now.
Yeah, and Sylar desperately trying to chase the Snow Mage, and you can see the Snow Mage on the far side, so that Mage is going to be able to evocate and drink, and he does in fact drink, so the Mage is going to come back with huge damage. And Council of Mages, if you're wondering why this is turned into such a long game, they've had to play defensively until they're going to be able to open up, and I'm sure they're going to be able to, as they go heavy onto Solar, looking to go down, and surely he will, as the Mage has mana, and Council of Mages take the kill, and that round lasted so long. They needed to play defensively, and what was so impressive there, Vihel, was they kited Sylar, the only DPS off, until the Mage Snowstorm managed to get his mana back, came back into the fight, and then took out Solar.
Yep.
And they just played that absolutely perfectly. So there we go then. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.